It's December 5th, 2022, 5:12 a.m. I can't sleep because all I want to do is make content. My brain is on fire. Just keep thinking about all of these things that I have to say, all of these things that I want to talk about. Oh, and then there's this guy, Mr. Business. Everybody loves him. He wasn't going to be part of this. He thinks it's time for a food because, it's the early morning and somebody's awake. Big Papa will feed him. And his alarm goes off. 6. But Mr. Business will let me give him attention. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, sweet boy? Isn't that right? Want more of that brush, don't you? Will you just sit there? Will you just sit there and be sweet? Hmm? And not get on the floor and bite me? Hmm? Bite me on my feet and my legs and my knee? This wasn't going to be a Mr. Business video. I don't even remember what kind of video it was going to be. But it's Mr. Business now. Mr. Bitey. Mr. Bitey. Such a handsome guy. Such a majestic beast. Yes. Your swishy tail. I love his swishy tail. Of course, what don't I love about him? He's so soft. See, he'll lay down when I pet him. He won't lay down for the brush. No, why? You're going to be a star, Mr. Business. So, the story of Mr. Business is he doesn't like me to talk about him, apparently. Now he's going to go down there and he's going to start biting my feet. I've got them tucked up under me right now in my dress. I'm wearing a dress because it's some degrees. It's 62 degrees outside. My thermostat is set on 74, but the heater's not on. So set on the 74 for the heater and for the AC because I get cold because it's Florida. So, but that's okay. I'm wearing clothes, so that means I don't have to be censored. How about that? Great for my video about Mr. Business. I got Mr. Business in January of 2022, this year. So we haven't even had him a year yet. Now I have Mr. Business all over my face. See if I have a towel right here. Oh, I do. My laundry is right there. I'm allergic to cats. Not deathly allergic, obviously. This will be a very different kind of video entirely, wouldn't it? Anyway, I got Mr. Business in January, and I had been saying for years that I wasn't going to get another cat because I had a cat. I had a kabuki, Buki, that I had to say goodbye to in October of 2021. She would have been 21 years old. Sorry, this is where you insert the graphics. It's doing the math because math is hard when you're elevated and it's after 5 o'clock in the morning. I did go to bed and try to sleep, but anyways, she would have been 21 in February. I believe 21, maybe 22. She was very, very old lady cat. And, right around the age of 15, I, started mentally preparing myself for the day when she was going to be gone. And she lived to be 21, 22. So she was in good health. Her coat was healthy. She still bathed herself and ate and drank and pooped and peed and was a normal, healthy cat. She's, her joints were achy. She was old. She's getting a little senile. She couldn't hear. It was so frustrating. She cried all the time. All the time. I have videos on TikTok. Meow, meow, meow. But I loved that cat. She was my baby. I had her for her entire life. So when I was preparing for her to be gone for those 5, 6 years, I said, I'm not getting another cat when she's gone. I'm not getting another cat. 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 Because I had a cat that I didn't even want. I didn't want Buki. She was brought to me by my girlfriend who was mad that we couldn't have a puppy. She wanted a puppy so bad, harassed me about it so bad that I had a nightmare that she brought a puppy home and we broke up. Our lease said no pets. So what did she do? She was about to go on tour. She was a drummer. She was about to go on tour for a month with her band. And my birthday was coming up. And she came home one day and I was sitting on the futon or couch, and watching TV. Excuse me. And she comes in the door and she's holding a box. I had no way of knowing what was inside that box, but I knew. And immediately I said to her, if there's a fucking cat in that box, I want you to turn around and take it back from wherever you got it from. And then Pookie popped her head up over the side of the box. And she was a tortoiseshell calico with a white mask. She was gorgeous. 5 minutes later, she was curled up right here, asleep. And so I had her entire life. She was my baby. But I said some very unkind things to her because, when you have a cat that just will not shut up, or in the middle of the night starts screaming like a crying baby, you don't have any babies. I did not know that a cat was a 20-year commitment. I didn't have children because I know they are a minimum of 18 years commitment. I don't sign up for that. I didn't want to get married till death do us part. No, those kind of commitments are not meant for me. I wasn't going to have another cat. You have to care for them, and they don't require as much care as a dog. I can leave a cat at home by itself for the weekend, ample food and water, it'll be fine. Most cats, but I just didn't want the responsibility. I didn't want to be responsible for the health, care, and well-being of another living creature. That's what a pet is. I didn't want to do that. So Buki was gone in October, and I missed her. I missed her so much. The day I said goodbye, I called in a home veterinarian, in-call, home, in-house, whatever you call it, euthanasia. And I cried all that day, of course. Anyway, we're talking about Mr. Business here. I wasn't going to get another cat. was October. New Year's Eve, I had a Zoom party because, pandemic. And at the party, um, somebody's cat came onto the screen, and Braun was like, "Oh, tell your kitty I said pss, 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 pss." And I'm like, "Y'all watch this. I'm not going to be the one that brings home another cat. It's going to be him." Everybody, no, Tonya, you're going to get another cat. No, 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 not going to get another cat. January rolls around, and a friend posted on their Facebook a picture of Mr. Business. Said the name was Mr. Business, and there was that face. And I immediately reposted it. I said, "Please, please, please, won't somebody adopt Mr. Business so that I can come visit him?" And don't you know, every one of my friends, because they're assholes, every single one of them said, "No, Tonya, you should adopt Mr. Business." Did you see that face? So I thought about it, and I talked to Big Papa, and I asked if we could go meet Mr. Business. He said, "Yeah." So we did, and we brought him home. And I love him so much. And I, I chose him because of his face, because he's a tuxedo cat, and I've always wanted a tuxie. And also his name. And the thing is, I'm a big fan of Bob's Burgers. Been watching it, a few years. I did not make the connection. I can't I went through a period of a few years where I really had difficulty making short-term memories. My long-term memories were good, but it was called perimenopause brain fog and pandemic brain fog. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. So there's a lot of stuff that I have a lot of memories that are in there, which is mostly what my YouTube is about. I don't even remember what I wanted to make a video about, but it became about Mr. Business. I love this guy. He's so handsome and so sweet and so soft. He's got little freckles on his paws and his legs. And he's got black toe beans. You hear me talking about you, meow meow? Mr. Business. So I had to go back and rewatch the episodes. But I might have been high. So I had to rewatch them again because I don't remember. But I have my own Mr. Business. I don't need to watch that one. He came with the name. It's a perfect name for him. He has so much personality. Isn't that right? You're gonna get it. Get it? Got it. Ooh, okay, it's gonna fall. I'm glad you came back into your video. With the teeth. So fierce. Don't scratch up my couch, please. It's almost time to clip your claws again. Yeah. You're able to grip. It's time to clip. Ow. And if you're able to scratch. Are you distracted by yourself on the screen? I get distracted by myself on the screen all the time. We're going to be famous, Mr. Business, me and you. It's going to be the Tonya and Mr. Business show. What do you think about that? I don't want your butthole. He had a song written for him. See if I can get my friend to make a video singing the song. Do you want to see my butthole? Or wait, I've only heard it a handful of times. I think it's to the tune of Do you want to build a snowman? And it's Do you want to see my butthole? His eyes are so big right now. Do I get it? I see your tail swishy swish. He and I do this peekaboo thing too, where I will get just out of his line of sight just until I make eye contact. Sweet boy. Oh, now you're gonna jump down again because it's playtime. This is how my hands get all scratched up. Turn, maybe we can get a messy corner. Ooh, not lock the camera down. So my chair. It's not brand new chair. I'm telling you, you better leave my chair alone. You mess that chair up, I'm gonna be so mad at you. Figure out where I'm gonna hang it up. I can just see the tips of his ears over the arm of the chair from that perspective. You always scare me at least once. What are you doing back there? See? Oh. Oh. Oh, living with a cat is so much fun. See, this is why I clip his claws, because otherwise he would have ripped my finger open. What you think about that, Mr. B? Are you mad at me now? I mean, I was telling you to leave the chair alone. baby. He's a little rattled. It's kind of like a net trap in a way, isn't it? Poor baby. If I would have realized it was over there, I would have probably not done anything differently. I mean, let's be honest. I've been rambling for 20 minutes. It's a good Mr. Business episode, though. Episode. Everything's an episode. Always. I'm always performing in one way or another. I love that cat. He's bathing himself now in the middle of the hallway, right in front of my door. Excuse me. If I were filming this on my phone instead of with my webcam through Zoom, I would turn the camera around. That got his attention. Maybe I'm ready to try to sleep again. I wanted to sleep. I was lying there. I was peaceful and I was relaxed. And I just kept trying to relax my body, fall into sleep. But then my brain turned on and I'm like, but what about this? What about this? What about this? So I'd wake up and I might take a couple of notes. I got Google Docs upon Google Docs and messages and stuff. Made a post in Discord just to get stuff out of my brain so that I can sleep. And I'm tired. That's the thing. I'm so tired physically. Physically, I could just drift off. If my brain would turn off. It's not necessarily a bad thing, though. I get great creative ideas. I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed, privileged, however you want to look at it. But I have lots of vocal fry. I mean, I'm blessed with vocal fry. So much vocal fry. You're so jealous of all of this vocal fry. You want some too. And I vape too much. I mean, what are you gonna do? Oh, I wonder if this should be censored. It's a little guy. I got this on a recent trip. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get up and give a narrative, just a recap of my recent trips. I could do the most recent one readily because it was the most recent. Keep abusing my voice. This little guy's so squishy. The other trips I need to review. Like I took a bunch of photos and made posts and just really need to go back over all of it. I haven't really spent the time to process. I've been going not nonstop since the beginning of this year, but it's been a busy year. My Google update thing that I didn't even know I was going to get said that I had traveled over 16,000 miles this year in 2022. It said that that is halfway around the world. I don't know how that's possible, but it's true. I mean, I did go to 2 different countries. within 30 days of each other. But I swear I got that before I went to Mexico. Mexico really isn't that far. Look up a lot. And I'll do a video from that perspective at some point so you can see what I'm looking at. I have a desk, and on top of the desk, on the walls, is art. Some of it is art. Actually, excuse me, one piece is something that I did. It's a piece that I painted. Another piece is the first painting somebody's ever done for me. It's a personalized piece. My Mia. I have an art print that a coworker, when I worked at my last full-time job, got for me. Very thoughtful. She and I mean, we talked quite a bit, and we'd kind of developed a closeness. Like I'd come out to her about several things, and she bought me this print. And I tried to reach out to her after I left my full-time job, and I know she's busy, but I don't think she's on Facebook. Anyway, then there's a print that I bought from somebody after seeing them in an erotic art show. That painting I got at a music festival because I traded some pot brownies for it. I didn't have any money, but I wanted it. So I traded, I don't know, like a dozen mini pot brownies, like little, for it. That piece and that piece and that piece are ceramics made for me by a friend. Two of them were custom. That one was not custom per se. I actually bought it as a gift for someone else and loved it so much that I couldn't give it away. I couldn't bear to part with it. That is a piece that was brought to me by friends who visited. That piece, and that piece are art that I bought from an independent artist. Same with that one, that one, that one, that one. And she also did that one and that one. So I'm surrounded by art over there. And then in addition to art, I have an IKEA desk. I can't remember what name. Miche, M-I-C-H-E, maybe. I can't fucking, Mike, M-I-C-K-E? I don't know. Anyway, desk. And it has, a top shelf. And on the top shelf, I've got various little toys, like Happy Meal. There are Happy Meal toys up there. And so you see me looking off in this direction. I'm just kind of looking at all these objects of love. Some of them are objects of love to myself. Some of them are objects to love to others. See something I need to give to somebody else that I've had for a long time. And I see objects of love that were given to me. I'm surrounded by love. And you. I have you too. It's now 5:42. Do I think I could sleep? It'd be nice. Oh, I bought some soft headphone things. It's like a blindfold and soft flaps, and I can I like to listen to rumbling thunder, rolling thunder, and rain. Not the rain as much. That I could, it's some of it's really nice, and some of it is, tolerable. But the thunder, as a Florida girl, it's something I really, really love is the sound of thunderstorms. As long as there's no fear of tornadoes. Mr. Business is over there attacking something. Yeah. Are you attacking my wires? Or is there a palmetto bug? I mean, it's Florida. It's a very real thing that could it's just part of being in Florida. You want to come back up here? Hmm? Do you need enticement? Phone is warm, actually. I don't want to play with you with my phone anymore because I don't feel like it. But you can come up here if you want to. I'm not going to beg you because I'm not going to beg you. If I ignore him, then he'll come up. My feet are still tucked up, so he can't bite them. He will bite me through my clothes, though, too. Isn't that right, Mr. Bitey? His full name is Mr. Frisky Bitey Biscuits Business. We're playing peekaboo. Well, come up here. You see I'm right here. I don't understand. Come on. He's such a weird cat. Oh, my nose itches. I didn't even touch him yet. I think I'm tired of rambling at you. Listening to me. If you've stuck around this long, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you for everything. I started to say, for putting up with me. But that's negative self-talk, and I'm trying not to do that anymore. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being here, for listening to me, for being part of my story, for being part of my world, part of my universe, however you fit into my life and then into my heart. I love you, and I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. I love you. One of these days I'm going to be smooth and it'll just stop right there, but this is not that day. Good night. I can't work a laptop trackpad. I broke my mouse, my wireless mouse, so I need a new one. Okay, that's enough. Good night. Go home. Goodbye.